Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to make vegan hot chocolate and frozen hot chocolate. The recipes built on each other, which is why I'm sharing them in the same video. Let's start with the hot chocolate. The base for both hot chocolate and frozen hot chocolate is cashew milk. I make my own cashew milk when I'm making this recipe because I want the milk to be a bit thicker than the regular store-bought cashew milk. If I do use store-bought milk, I usually blend it with a few cashews to make it creamier. While you can use any plant-based milk you like, I prefer cashew milk in this recipe because its flavor profile is very mild. It's a little sweet and only slightly nutty. The next ingredient for both recipes is cacao or cocoa powder. Before mixing all the ingredients together, add a little bit of the cashew milk into a small bowl and mix it with the cacao powder to create a thick mixture. If you try mixing the cacao powder with the entire amount of cashew milk, the cacao powder will kind of just float on top and won't mix properly with the rest of the ingredients. Now that we have that prepped, add some more cashew milk into a medium saucepan, followed by the cacao mixture, maple syrup, and shaved chocolate. I'm using my own dark tempered chocolate, but store-bought chocolate works just as well. I have a video for homemade raw tempered chocolate on my channel already, so I will link it in the description box below if you're interested. Heat all the ingredients over medium heat until everything is well combined. One word of caution: if you are using homemade plant-based milk, the milk will most likely thicken as you are heating it up. If the milk does thicken too much, it's not a big deal, you can always thin it out. This is the most basic hot chocolate recipe. If you'd like, add a splash of vanilla, a dash of cinnamon, coconut whipped cream, customize it any way you like. Now let's move on to the frozen hot chocolate, which does require a little more prep. First up, you'll need to make some milk ice cubes. I'm again using my homemade cashew milk / cashew cream. You don't really want to use just ice because pure ice would just water the frozen hot chocolate down. Even with the cashew cream, the frozen hot chocolate still turns out a little slushy because the main ingredient in the cashew milk is water. The sweetener in the frozen hot chocolate, as opposed to the hot chocolate, are dates. This is because dates will not only sweeten the frozen hot chocolate, but they will also thicken it up. Other than that, the base for the frozen hot chocolate is the same as the base for the hot chocolate: thick cashew milk, cacao or cocoa powder, and a little bit of shaved chocolate. The only difference is that the chocolate mixture is more concentrated because we'll be adding the milk ice cubes. I'm starting with just a few ice cubes, but I'll be adding more as I'm blending. And that's it. You can top the frozen hot chocolate with some shaved chocolate or coconut whipped cream and you're ready to serve.
I wanted to do a taste test for frozen hot chocolate for a really long time, but Tana just wouldn't do it with me because he was like, frozen, hot chocolate, that doesn't really make sense. But then I told him that we were gonna do a taste test for both frozen hot chocolate and hot chocolate, and that did the trick.
It certainly did. I can tell you that this hot chocolate is not oily, which is very important to me because I've had hot chocolates or wannabe hot chocolates that are like drinking very oily, canola oily taste. Like, it's just not good. This is nice and smooth, not oily, Very flavorful. It's what you want to drink on a cold day. This is much more fun to eat / drink because you have the ice and you can kind of chomp on it if you want to. And another interesting fact about this one is you can shock the chocolate as you're making it. So as you're blending everything together, you have the chocolate separately, which has been like boiled or melted.
The melted chocolate, yes.
Dump it into the blender as it's all blending.
Not dump it, slowly. Slowly pour it in.
Slowly pour it in to the blender. And then you will get chunks of chocolate that are frozen and blended. And so as you're drinking it, it's nice and smooth like a smoothie. But then you have residual particles of like chocolate in your mouth. So
Yeah.
you've already swallowed it. And then there's like these explosions, this time bomb of chocolate going off. So you can have shocked frozen hot chocolate.
There you go.
Makes it a lot more fun. So there's an option for you. And I think you should try this one in the summer, of course. And this one is a winter drink. That is my assessment.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.